Hi guys. Okay, so right now I am going to do a demo video on how to apply our 3D Plus mascara. Okay, so you have two things. You have the gel and then you have the fibers as well. I always like to start with curling my eyelashes first. Now for this, because I've tried to do this video a few times and it just didn't work because I was trying to look at my phone while doing it, and you can't really see too well while you're trying to do it. So I actually have my little compact here that has the mirror, and I'm going to try to do it with that and show you guys. Okay, so first, like I said, let me see if you guys can see it like this. I know you guys can hear a lot of stuff in the background. Those are my cats playing. They like to play around. Okay, so a lot of people will also do this at the end with the blow dryer. You just put it, on warm and then put it underneath your eyes and just, use it for a couple of seconds. I've never tried it that way, so I don't know, but I have seen that it works. Okay, so we see that my eyelashes are curled. And you always want to start with the gel first, okay? So you get the gel, and don't pump it because you're actually putting air inside there and it dries everything out. Also, another tip is when you first get these, it's best to put them in either a cup of hot water or run them under the sink in hot water. Basically, what you're doing there is loosening everything up because with the shipping and all that in the trucks, especially during the summertime, it's really hot and it tends to get everything stuck on the sides. So you just run them under hot water, for a minute or so, or if you're worried about the drought, just put a cup of hot water in, or get a cup of hot water and then put these in there for about a minute and then, wipe them off and then shake them, okay, just to loosen everything up. You can do it for both, for the gel and the fibers as well, okay? So I'm going to open both up like this just to have them. Oh, so if you want to get the most out of it, you just rub it on the sides. Okay, and like I said, don't pump it because you're putting air in it. So just rub it on the sides like that, okay? All right, and I'm going to get the gel first. You always start with the gel. All right, so if you can see, and you don't need a lot. So I'm just going to go here. And don't laugh at my mascara faces, okay? We all have those. Let me get a little bit more here. And just coat them on there. A lot of people will put their regular mascara on first at the bottom. Honestly, I don't see the purpose of that. The whole point of, well, one of the points of using this mascara is because, it doesn't have any harsh chemicals. It's naturally based. Oh, look, see. I got some. This is why I always start with the mascara first. I know a lot of people do the eyeshadow and all that and the foundation, but I get mascara everywhere. No matter what kind I use, I get it everywhere. So I always start with this first. Okay. Oh, you heard my cat? Okay, let me, because I'm already towards the end of my mascara here. So I'm trying to use every last bit, so. See, I already got it on there again. Yep, that's them. Running around. And don't start slamming on against things. So immediately afterwards, you put the fibers and see how, they have some like that. So what I do is just rub it against your skin to make them flat because you don't want any extra fibers falling out or anything like that. You want it, it's pretty close to flat as you can. And then just apply it like this on the tips. If you want full coverage, well, not full coverage, but if you want your eyelashes to look fuller instead of longer, you actually start from the middle, okay, and just lightly put them on there, okay. Now, make sure to leave them on there for, a couple of seconds, because what you want is you want to make sure that they stick to the gel, okay, otherwise you'll have fibers everywhere, or you'll take them off when you go to seal them with the gel. So during that time, I just go to my other eye and start on that one. Okay. And then again, I start with the gel. So I just rub it against the sides to make sure I have everything, and just rub off the excess there. And always, always, whenever I do my eyelashes, well, any makeup actually, there's always one side that looks way better. Always. Let's see. Okay. Already. Alright, let's go here and put just a little bit more. I mean, you can already tell the difference just with the gel, right? You can already see that. Okay, so again, I'm going to rub it against my arm to make sure that there's no little balls, because that's where you get a lot of the clumping from. And you can do different ways with this mascara as well. A lot of them just like to put them like on the ends, you know, from the middle to the ends. It all depends on, you know, your style and what you like best. Okay. So this eye is already done, you know, drying and getting attached to the gel. So I'm going to get the gel again, because you start with gel and you end with gel, okay? A lot of people will do it and then they'll say, well, you know, I had fibers all over, you know, and you will at first when you're putting them on, you'll get them because you're putting them on and it's, you know, coming off. But they say, no, you know, throughout the day they start falling off, or they get in my eyes. And, you know, there are some people who have really sensitive eyes, so no matter what they do, you know, it'll still, you know, they'll still feel it. But you have to make sure you always, 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 no matter what, finish with the gel, because what you're doing is you're sealing the fibers onto your eyelashes with the gel. Okay, and then, so that way you won't get any flakes or anything like that. Okay, so then we start from the middle and go up. Yep, that was not good because I just put air in it like that. Alright, let's see here. You really want to, because they're there, so you go from the middle all the way up just to get them to extend here. Okay. So you see there how I started with basically no eyelashes. And you can do, you know, various coats if you like. You can do just the one. I mean, it really all depends on what you like. A lot of people will just do one because they want it to look like, you know, like if they're wearing regular mascara. Since a lot of people don't have, they hardly have any lashes at all. There, see, I'm just taking, if you do get the gel on you know, your face or your eyelids or anything like that. Don't worry about it. Wait until it dries a little bit, and then you can either take it off with your finger, or you can get a little cotton swab thing and take it off, and it comes off right away. So don't worry, you know, about that. It's not like, you know, it's going to be really super hard to take. I mean, unless you try to take it off while it's still wet, then yes, it's going to smear all over. Okay? So let me go. My cats are jumping around on the popcorn bags. That's the noise you guys hear. All right. Now we're going from the middle all the way up. Some people will even put it on the backs of it. I don't do that, and the reason, and it works great for a lot of people, and the reason I don't do that is because I feel like it makes my eyelashes heavy, and when I do it on the back of it, I feel like the whole curling process was, you know, like, what was the point of that? Because it actually makes my eyelashes go back down. So I don't put it on, and I've never done that. Even with regular, you know, mascara and stuff too, I've never ever done that. Okay. Okay. So that's one layer of our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, you see? And you saw how I had, you know, hardly any eyelashes. Okay. Okay, so next I'm going to do the liquid foundation, which I just got. So I'm going to do a whole new video for that. I'm going to do different videos for different products and stuff. Okay? All right, thanks for watching.